Yo, what is up guys? Today, I'm gonna show you how to make songs like TV Girl. But who are TV Girl? Now, contrary to what I first thought, there are no women in this band. I don't know why they're called TV Girl. It's actually three dudes. But anyways, they're known for their really interesting take on indie pop, often using lots of loops and samples in their track, which is somewhat unusual for the genre. Today, I'm going to show you how I would go about making a song like TV Girl. But before this video starts, I do want to mention that I have a brand new guitar presets pack, which comes with very customizable and easily adjustable presets that'll help you get the tones of some of your favorite artists and for some of your favorite genres. On top of that, I also have a sale on my complete bundle, which is everything on my store, and that's going for $25. For the rest of this week, if you want to go check it out, please do. It really helps out the channel, and it's really the best way of supporting me and helping me make videos like this. So if you want to go check that out and get a bunch of drum loops, presets, and samples, then yeah. Alright, enough with the advertising. Let's get into the video. So, the first thing I started out with was a chord progression. And I wanted to get something very poppy, of course. But I also kind of made it a bit jazzy. And I'll show you what I've got here. So I started out with Lounge Lizard, and I'm using this preset here, Inspiration Custom Electric Pianos, and it sounds like this. So it's pretty much just a very basic 4-chord structure, which is very common for pop music. I actually wrote in the chords this time because some of you guys think using a plugin like Ripchord counts as cheating and means I have a toddler's understanding of harmony. But anyways, I've got those chords for a very poppy sound, but then I resampled that and pitched it down 2 semitones to give it a warped sample kind of effect. And I also put UAD Verve, which is still available for free for the rest of this month, so you should go grab it. It's really good, just to give a bit of tape sound and age. Then I've got a bit of reverb and some EQ to tuck away some of the low end, and this is how it sounds after the processing. So it sounds a lot more interesting than it did initially. And I think that really gives it that TV Girl sort of sound because they're known for their use of samples, especially in songs like Love Is Rock, where you've got that 60s sample. Next, we've got another layer of chords using a synth here, and here I'm just playing the same chords pitched down 2 semitones so it fits with the rest, and I'm using Selena with this 70s lead preset, which sounds like this. I just wanted to add something in texture-wise that would make the song sound a lot more interesting and a lot more full, and I think this really helps achieve that. Next is this bass line that I made using Juno 6V by Arturia. I'm using this opening act bass preset, which sounds like this. It's a very simple bass line, it's root notes, but it's keeping everything moving along in that 4-chord pop structure, and I think it just suits the song perfectly. Alright, next thing we've got are these vocal chops. Now, I'd had this sample pack downloaded because I like to collect sounds on the internet. A good place to look for them is r/drumkits on Reddit. So I find a lot of samples, but I had this sample pack with a bunch of different phrases, which sound like this. Bass, bottom, piano, disc jockey. It's just saying a bunch of words, and you'll notice in a lot of TV Girl songs there are those chops, And I like to think it's similar to the electronic music producer Pogo, who samples a lot of old movies. He's really cool. If you guys don't know Pogo, you should definitely check him out. But yeah, I wanted to give it that sort of vibe. So literally what I did is I loaded it up into the sampler and I just started placing them randomly. And it gave me something really cool, which sounds like this. It's utter nonsense when you play it by itself, but never play a track on its own, guys. You'll see how it sounds with the full track. Next, we've got the drums, and I wanted to have something very moving, so I got this shaker loop, which sounds like this. It's very groovy and very moving. And then we've got a very simple kick and snare combo, you know, and that sounds like this. And especially with this sort of style, it's okay to have it sound pretty robotic because, as I've said a few times, they like to use these loops, and I think that kind of adds to the style because you can go out through a whole track and add and remove these loops in as you please to create movement in your track, which is a different way of doing things and can actually help you create new ideas. Then we've got another shaker just on every other beat. Sounds like this. And all the drums together sound like this. And now, without further ado, here's the full thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. If you want to support the channel, as I mentioned, I have the new preset pack and of course my complete bundle. Anyways guys, peace.